In the golden chapters of our lives, we come to understand that true wealth isn't measured by the balance in our bank accounts, but by the richness of our vitality, the freedom of our independence, and the clarity of our minds. Many see the years past 60 as a gentle decline, a time for a slowing down. But what if I told you that for many of us, this is a time of profound strength, a testament to a life well lived? Today, we're not going to talk about turning back the clock. Instead, we're going to listen to the whispers from our own bodies. We will explore 8 remarkable milestones of vitality. If you find yourself nodding in recognition, know that you are not just aging well. You are a living embodiment of resilience and are likely charting a course toward a century of vibrant living. This isn't a test, but a celebration of the incredible strength you already possess. So settle in and let's embark on this journey of affirmation together. Milestone 1. The effortless rise, a symbol of true independence. Let's begin with an action so simple, so routine, that we often perform it without a second thought: rising from a chair. But within this seemingly mundane movement lies a profound truth about our physical foundation. If you can stand up from your favorite armchair after a good read, or from the dining table after a meal, without pushing off with your hands or needing to rock back and forth for momentum, you are demonstrating a level of strength that is a cornerstone of longevity. This isn't about brute force, it's about a silent symphony of muscles working in perfect harmony. Your quadriceps and glutes, the powerful engines of your lower body, are firing effectively. Your core is engaged, providing a stable center of gravity. This single, fluid movement is a direct indicator that you have maintained crucial muscle mass, the very thing that protects your independence. Consider Eleanor, a 77-year-old retired librarian from Vermont. She cherished her independence, especially her ability to manage her 2-story home filled with books. One afternoon, she noticed her son instinctively reaching to help her up from the sofa. It was a kind gesture, but it struck a chord within her. She realized she'd started using the armrests as a crutch. That evening, she made a quiet resolution. She began practicing chair squats daily, simply standing up and sitting down slowly, deliberately, focusing on using only her legs. Within a month, the movement became fluid again. For Eleanor, it wasn't just about physical strength, it was about reclaiming the quiet dignity of self-reliance. She was sending a message to herself and the world: I am still the captain of my own ship. The science supports Eleanor's intuition. A study published in the Journal of Gerontology found a direct correlation between the ability to rise from a chair without assistance and a lower risk of falls. Falls are the silent predator of our later years, often leading to a cascade of complications that erode our freedom. By maintaining the strength for an effortless rise, you are building a powerful fortress against that risk. If this movement has become a challenge, take heart. The path back is paved with small, gentle steps. Try sitting on the edge of a sturdy chair and practice lifting one foot just an inch off the floor, then the other. Progress to those slow, controlled chair squats. Each repetition is an investment in a future where you can say yes to life, unhindered and unafraid.
Milestone 2. The brisk walk. The rhythm of a healthy heart. Now let's talk about the rhythm of life itself, our walk. It's not just about getting from point A to point B. The pace and confidence of your stride are a direct reflection of your cardiovascular health. If you can walk down the street, perhaps to the local post office or to meet a friend for coffee, at a pace that feels purposeful and brisk, without feeling winded or needing to pause, your body is humming a song of exceptional health. A brisk walk is a conversation between your heart, lungs, and muscles. It signals that your heart is a strong, efficient pump, delivering oxygen-rich blood throughout your body. Your lungs are effectively managing the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Your leg muscles have the endurance to carry you forward with grace. This is what researchers call gait speed, and they've identified it as one of the most reliable predictors of lifespan. In essence, the faster you can comfortably walk, the longer and healthier you are likely to live. Think of William, a 74-year-old retired engineer who always enjoyed his morning walks around the neighborhood lake. He began to notice his friend, also in his 70s, consistently falling behind. His friend would often say, "I'm just taking my time." But William saw the subtle signs, the slightly labored breathing, the shorter stride. William, on the other hand, made a conscious effort to keep his pace energetic, as if he were trying to catch a changing traffic light. He focused on swinging his arms and taking full, deep breaths. This wasn't about racing. It was about challenging his body in a gentle but consistent way. His reward wasn't just better physical fitness. It was a sustained sense of vitality and energy that carried him through the entire day. This ability is about more than just physical endurance. Walking is medicine for the brain. The increased blood flow nourishes brain cells, helps maintain cognitive function, and has been shown to reduce the risk of dementia. When you walk briskly, you are not just exercising your body, you are sharpening your mind. If you're unsure of your pace, try this. On your next walk, find a landmark about 100 feet away and time how long it takes to reach it. Then try to beat that time by just a second or two on your way back. It's not about becoming a speed walker overnight. It's about introducing a small, intentional challenge. Every step taken with purpose is a step toward a longer, more vibrant life. Your brisk, confident walk is the very rhythm of longevity.
Milestone 3, the 10-second stand, the pillar of balance. Balance, it's a quiet guardian, a skill we rely on every moment of the day without conscious thought. But for those of us over 60, this silent guardian becomes one of the most crucial indicators of our long-term well-being. If you can stand on one foot without wobbling or holding on to anything for at least 10 seconds, you possess a remarkable gift. This isn't a party trick, it's a profound sign that your internal communication systems are functioning at a high level. Achieving balance is an intricate dance between three key systems. Your vision provides cues about your position in space. Your inner ear, the vestibular system, acts like a carpenter's level, detecting shifts in orientation. And proprioception, your body's sixth sense, allows your muscles and joints to communicate their position to your brain. When you stand on one leg, you are testing this entire complex network. The ability to hold that position signifies that the lines of communication are clear and the response time is sharp. Let's meet Frank, a 76-year-old grandfather from Chicago. He was brought face to face with the importance of balance one morning while putting on his socks. He nearly tumbled over, catching himself on the dresser at the last second. It was a startling moment.
He realized that this small daily act had become a risk. Determined, Frank started a new ritual. Every morning, while brushing his teeth, he would practice standing on one foot, holding onto the counter for safety. He started with just a few seconds. Gradually, he found he needed the counter less and less. Soon, he could confidently balance for the full 2 minutes of brushing. This small victory had a huge impact on his confidence. He felt steadier on his feet, more secure when navigating uneven sidewalks, and less fearful of a life-altering fall. The statistics are sobering. Falls are the leading cause of fatal and non-fatal injuries among older Americans. A strong sense of balance is your #1 defense. It is what allows you to recover from an unexpected trip on a rug or a misstep on a curb. It is the foundation of your mobility and freedom. If 10 seconds feels like an eternity, don't be discouraged. Balance is a skill, and like any skill, it can be honed. Practice standing with your feet together, then with one foot slightly in front of the other, the tandem stance. Try Tai Chi, a beautiful and effective practice for improving balance. Every moment you spend nurturing this skill is an investment in a future where you move through the world with confidence and grace. Your ability to stand tall on one foot is a testament to your inner stability and a pillar of your long, healthy life.
Milestone 4. The journey to the floor and back. Reconnecting with the earth. There is a space in our homes that, for many as they age, becomes foreign territory, the floor. We begin to avoid it, fearing we won't be able to get back up. But the ability to get down on the floor and rise again without assistance is one of the most powerful and telling movements you can perform. It is a full-body declaration of strength, flexibility, and coordination, signaling a level of mobility that is critical for sustained independence. This movement is a complex sequence. It requires flexible hips and knees, a strong core to control the descent, and a combination of upper and lower body strength to power the ascent. When you avoid this movement, your body gradually forgets how to do it. The muscles weaken, the joints stiffen, and the fear becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Being able to confidently navigate this journey to the floor means you retain the functional fitness to fully engage with life. I think of Arthur, a 78-year-old former carpenter, a man who had spent his life working with his hands. One afternoon, his young granddaughter sat on the living room rug, building a castle with blocks, and said, "Grandpa, come play with me." Arthur hesitated. The desire was there, but a wave of doubt washed over him. What if I can't get up? What if I look foolish? That moment was a wake-up call. He wasn't going to let his body's limitations build a wall between him and his family. He started practicing in private. At first, he used a sturdy coffee table to help himself up. He focused on the mechanics, getting onto one knee, then bringing the other foot forward, just as he had done thousands of times on job sites years ago. It was slow and deliberate, but soon the confidence returned. The day he got down on the floor and played with his granddaughter for a full hour without a second thought about getting up was a victory more satisfying than any project he had ever built. Researchers have even developed a sitting-rising test that directly links this ability to mortality rates. Those who can perform the movement without using their hands or knees for support have a significantly longer life expectancy. Why? Because it's a proxy for overall musculoskeletal health. It means you have the strength to catch yourself after a stumble, the mobility to reach for something under the bed, and the freedom to say yes to playing on the floor with the ones you love. If this seems daunting, start small.
Practice kneeling on a soft carpet. Use a chair for support. The goal isn't immediate perfection, but gradual progress. This ability isn't just about mobility, it's about connection to the ground beneath you and the life happening all around you.
Milestone 5. The grocery haul. The grip of vitality. Think about your last trip to the grocery store. The final hurdle isn't the checkout line, it's the journey from your car to your kitchen. The ability to carry a full grocery bag or two without struggling, without your fingers aching or your shoulders straining, is a potent symbol of your functional strength. It's a real-world test of your grip, your arms, and your core, and it tells a compelling story about your overall vitality. We often associate strength with the gym, but it's in these everyday tasks that our fitness truly reveals itself. Carrying a gallon of milk, a bag of potatoes, and a few cans of soup requires more than just arm muscles. It engages your shoulders for stability, your back for support, and crucially, your grip. Grip strength, as researchers have discovered, is one of the most surprisingly accurate predictors of future health. A strong grip correlates with a lower risk of heart disease, stroke, and overall mortality. It's a proxy for your body's overall muscle integrity and resilience. When your grip starts to weaken, it's often an early warning sign that overall strength is declining. Let's consider Richard, a 75-year-old who had always prided himself on his self-sufficiency. He lived alone and enjoyed cooking his own meals. One day, he found himself making 2 trips from the car for what used to be a single haul. The bags felt heavier, the walk longer. He even dropped a jar of pasta sauce, not from clumsiness, but because his grip simply gave out. It was a small but humbling incident. Richard decided to fight back. He bought a simple pair of hand grippers and would squeeze them while watching the evening news. He started doing bicep curls with soup cans. It wasn't a strenuous workout, but it was consistent. Within a few months, he noticed a profound difference. The grocery bags felt manageable again. His confidence returned. He was no longer just carrying food, he was carrying proof of his renewed strength. This functional strength is the bedrock of daily life. It's what allows you to open a stubborn jar, lift a suitcase into the trunk, or hold a grandchild securely in your arms. When this strength wanes, we start to subconsciously avoid activities, limiting our world in small, incremental ways. The good news is that this is one of the easiest areas to improve. Squeezing a tennis ball, carrying weights for short distances, a farmer's walk, or doing wall push-ups can make a significant difference. Pay attention the next time you bring in your groceries. If you can handle the load with relative ease, give yourself a pat on the back. You're not just stocking your pantry, you're demonstrating a powerful grip on a long and healthy life. Milestone 6. The Stairway Ascent. Climbing towards longevity. Stairs. For some, they are an obstacle to be avoided. For others, they are a simple part of the daily landscape. If you find yourself in the latter group, able to climb a full flight of stairs without pausing to catch your breath or leaning heavily on the railing, you are demonstrating a superior level of cardiorespiratory fitness and lower body power, 2 key pillars of longevity. Climbing stairs is a demanding task. It's a vertical challenge that requires your body to fight against gravity. This act forces your heart to pump harder to get blood to your working leg muscles, and it requires your lungs to work efficiently to supply the necessary oxygen. It's a mini stress test that reveals the true state of your heart's health and your muscular endurance.
Doctors often use a patient's ability to climb stairs as a quick, informal assessment of their fitness for surgery or other medical procedures. If you can handle stairs, your body can likely handle other physical stressors as well. George, a 73-year-old, lived in a condominium with an elevator he had grown accustomed to using exclusively. He told himself it was for convenience, but deep down he knew he was avoiding the stairs because the last time he'd tried it, he was uncomfortably winded by the second floor. His turning point came during a visit to his daughter's home, where the guest room was upstairs. The short climb left him feeling breathless and slightly embarrassed. That was the spark he needed. Back at his condo, he started by walking up just one flight and taking the elevator the rest of the way. The next week, he did 2 flights. He made it his personal project. Within 2 months, he was climbing all 4 flights to his apartment. The breathlessness was gone, replaced by a feeling of accomplishment and a surprising surge of energy. Stairs were no longer an enemy. They were his ally in the quest for health. The benefits extend beyond heart health. Climbing stairs is a weight-bearing exercise that helps maintain bone density, warding off osteoporosis. It strengthens the largest muscles in your body, your glutes, quads, and calves. Maintaining this ability means you can navigate the world with fewer limitations. You won't have to turn down an invitation to a friend's walk-up apartment, or worry about finding the elevator in a public building. If you find stairs to be a challenge, start slowly and safely. Hold the handrail. Go up one step at a time. The goal is simply to use them more often. Every step you climb is a step up the ladder of longevity, proving that your heart is strong, your body is capable, and your spirit is ready for the ascent.
Milestone 7. The crystal clear memory, the mind's enduring light. While physical prowess is essential, the true jewel of a long life is a mind that remains sharp, curious, and engaged. If you can effortlessly recall the details of a conversation from yesterday, remember the names of new people you meet, and navigate your daily tasks without relying on constant notes, you possess one of the most precious and powerful indicators of longevity: robust cognitive health. Our brain, much like a muscle, thrives on use. An active, engaged mind maintains its intricate neural pathways, the connections that allow for quick recall, problem solving, and learning. While minor memory lapses, like forgetting where you put your keys, are a normal part of life at any age, a consistent ability to track recent events and conversations signifies a brain that is healthy, well-nourished by good circulation, and resilient against age-related decline. This mental acuity is the foundation of our personality, our relationships, and our ability to remain the author of our own life story. Take Paul, a 79-year-old history buff. While many of his peers lamented their failing memories, Paul seemed to get sharper. He could debate the nuances of the Civil War, recall the plot of a book he'd read months ago, and was the designated family historian for his grandchildren. His secret wasn't a secret at all. His life was a continuous workout for his brain. He read voraciously, did the daily crossword puzzle, engaged in lively debates with his breakfast club, and had recently taken up learning Italian online. He was constantly forging new neural pathways, keeping his mind flexible and strong. His social engagement was just as important. Regular conversations challenged him to listen, process, and respond, keeping his cognitive gears turning smoothly. The link between cognitive health and longevity is undeniable. A sharp mind allows you to manage your own health, finances, and social life, all of which are critical for staying independent. To keep your mind in peak condition, embrace curiosity. Learn a new skill, a musical instrument, a language, how to use a new app. Engage in strategy games like chess, bridge, or even complex board games with your family. Stay socially connected. Isolation is toxic to the brain. Have meaningful conversations. If you feel your memory is as clear as ever, celebrate it. It is a sign that the light within your mind is burning brightly. This mental clarity isn't just about remembering the past. It's about having the cognitive vitality to fully embrace the present and creatively shape your future.
Milestone 8. The Restful Awakening. The Power of True Restoration. Our final milestone is perhaps the most overlooked, yet one of the most fundamental to our health and longevity: the quality of our sleep. If you regularly wake up in the morning feeling genuinely rested, refreshed, and ready to embrace the day, often before your alarm clock even has a chance to buzz, you are experiencing a profound biological advantage. This isn't just about feeling good. It's a sign that your body is successfully performing its critical nightly repair and restoration work. As we age, our sleep architecture naturally changes. Many seniors experience more fragmented sleep. However, it is a myth that we need less sleep. Consistently poor sleep is not a normal part of aging, it's a red flag. During deep sleep, your body repairs tissues, your brain consolidates memories, and clears out metabolic waste, including the plaques associated with Alzheimer's, and your immune system recharges. Waking up tired is a sign that this vital work is being interrupted. Consider Roger, 74, who had resigned himself to waking up 3 or 4 times a night and feeling groggy every day. He blamed it on his age. But after a conversation with his doctor, he decided to try a few simple sleep hygiene changes. He established a strict bedtime and wake-up time, even on weekends. He banned the television and his tablet from the bedroom, creating a sanctuary for rest. He created a relaxing pre-sleep routine, a cup of herbal tea, and reading a chapter from a book. The changes weren't instantaneous, but within a few weeks, he was sleeping through the night more often. The real revelation was his mornings. He woke up feeling clear-headed and energetic. His daily brain fog lifted and his mood improved dramatically. He realized that for years he hadn't been aging poorly, he had just been sleeping poorly. Good sleep is the foundation upon which all other health markers are built. It regulates hormones that control appetite, reduces inflammation, and lowers the risk of chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and depression. A well-rested body is a resilient body. If you are one of the fortunate few who consistently enjoys deep restorative sleep, recognize it for the superpower it is. It means your body's internal systems are well regulated. If you struggle, view it as a solvable problem, not an inevitable fate. Make your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Avoid caffeine and heavy meals late in the evening. A restful awakening is nature's greatest gift, the daily renewal of your body and mind, and one of the surest signs you are on the path to a long, healthy, and energized life.
As we conclude our time together, take a moment for reflection. How many of these 8 milestones resonated with you? Perhaps you saw yourself in all of them, a quiet affirmation of the life you've built and the health you've nurtured. Or maybe 1 or 2 stood out as areas for gentle improvement. Wherever you are on your path, know this: these signs are not a scorecard for judgment, but a map for empowerment. They are proof that aging does not have to mean decline. It can and should be a process of thriving. Your body is a testament to your life's journey, capable of incredible adaptation and resilience at any age. Strength can be rebuilt, balance can be honed, endurance can be improved. The key lies not in grand, sweeping gestures, but in small, consistent, daily investments in yourself. The gentle chair squat, the purposeful walk, the moment of quiet balance. These are the deposits you make in the bank of your long-term health, and they yield the richest dividends. We have built a community here at Senior Wise Journey, a place for sharing wisdom and encouragement. We would be honored to hear from you. Please share your own story in the comments below. Which of these 8 milestones made you smile with recognition? What is one small change you feel inspired to make in your own life? Your experience is valuable, and your voice matters. If you found value and inspiration in our time together today, please show your support by liking this video, sharing it with a friend who might need to hear this message, and of course, subscribing to our channel for more content designed to enrich your journey. Your support is our greatest motivation. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, stay wise, stay vibrant, and journey on.